Hey everyone, Darren here, aka Irish Latino Reacts, Irish on the bottom, Latin American on top, and today we're back with Season 1, Episode 9 of The Expanse. So my intros and outros have definitely been a bit shorter for the past few episodes. That's probably because I've gotten past the very heavy world building that was in the first half of the season. Not that they still aren't building on the world every episode, but you guys did tell me that it was very front-loaded to begin with. So another short intro, I don't really have too much to say that I didn't say in the last outro. What is Julie's death going to do to Miller? Where is he going to go next? One thing I did marinate on, though, is I did say that I wanted Miller and Holden to team up and stay together for a little while. Well, maybe their motivations might indeed be aligned now. The conspiracy that killed Julie definitely has to do with this bioweapon, and this bioweapon must be something that Holden is definitely interested in now. So I hope they stay together, but who knows? I might be dead wrong. Last thing is, what did Fred Johnson find on Lopez's chip to make him make that face? Must be something pretty damning from his past that he doesn't want people to know. That's just my small prediction there. I cannot wait to find out what that is in this episode, Season 1, Episode 9 of The Expanse. Let's go.
All this shitstorm that we're in, it's all got to do with her.
Fade in.
You know that memory crypt that we took out of that stiff?
Yeah.
All right, go through it had an unregistered flight path for a ship called the Anubis.
So this is a flashback. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I didn't realize that right away. I am playing the right episode, Critical Mass. This definitely is the first recap we've ever gotten, if I'm not mistaken. They don't even present it like a recap, which is interesting, very interesting. Yeah, I remember all this. Different asteroid between Jupiter and Saturn. Is it an asteroid we've already visited, though? CA something. So even asteroids out here are coded. Scopuli freighter. Okay, 7 weeks earlier. Got it.
Ladar's really flaky.
Julie!
Fucking suck.
I'm sorry, it's just been a long time coming, a long fight to get here.
If I had your kind of money, I'd be sitting in a penthouse at the Shangri-La.
My father's money.
I see.
And that's his weapon on that ship. Builders need to know what it is so it can't be used against us.
Us? You are a true believer. That she is.
Because she's from Earth originally, but she's just fighting for the Belter cause.
I saw you race once. Beautiful ship. The,
Razorback.
what
The
ship?
Razorback.
What the pilot?
His accent reminds me a little of Dawes.
Prepare to intercept.
Matching course and speed.
Anubis and that asteroid. So are they intercepting the Anubis out here by Saturn? I guess so, maybe because the Anubis is leaving Phoebe.
Marchand on the tap, Bradmans. They are scientists, not soldiers.
They work for my father, they'll fight.
Oh, so these scientists work for her father? The scientist of Phoebe? I don't think we knew that. Man, you're intercepting your own father's scientist? No wonder he's pissed.
It's the Anubis.
That's a gunship.
Ooh, gunship leaving Phoebe. Yep, not a scientific ship, I guess. Well, you know what I mean. Whoa!
Breaching pod amidships.
Breaching pod?
We are being boarded.
Damn, that is some intense breaching. These dudes again, with those purplish masks, and someone just got space, probably that dude, I assume. That didn't take long. Okay. Up, alright, that's blood. Oh, wait a minute, I thought we... Okay, so they must be on the Anubis now.
How'd you know we'd be here? How?
Hands off that one. She's a complication. Put her in here till they figure out what to do with her.
I recognize that actress. Back to the first scene.
Ma'am, the distress beacon has been planted on the Scopuli. Canterbury should be picking it up soon.
Wow, that was all planned, huh?
The sooner we get Earth and Mars at each other's throat, the sooner we get their eyes off arrows.
Wow, okay. The conspiracy is real. So does she work for Julie's father or someone else? I don't remember another person in there with her from the beginning. Maybe they just didn't show it. 420, what is the unit there? I can't see what that unit is of the measurement.
This is Lionel Polanski. I repeat, Lionel Polanski. Please help me. Somebody come and get me.
So this is the transpondent to Fred Johnson?
Please. Somebody help.
But she's not making it specifically to Johnson. He just picked it up, maybe? Here's the first scene, I think. That first exact shot, if I'm not mistaken. No, I guess not. I mean, because... Oh, yeah, no. This is familiar. I think this is when I first praised the physics folks. Their hair floating up there. Whoa! Oh, those jetpacks. Are those people? Maybe, okay. They looked like people. Maybe they were just torpedoes. That was stupid of me. That's the cant. Okay. Oh, God, I feel like I'm a step behind everyone. Sorry. You're just throwing a lot at me. So I hope the intro comes back. You guys promised me that it would before the end of season 1. What the fuck? It's pretty sad that we know she is dead now. So I guess we'll see how she gets contaminated. And I guess the ship's obviously not vented yet, but it's already deserted. So she vents the ship. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But it is already deserted. Maybe because of the biohazard, they just say, "Oh, we got to get the F out of here. Just leave her. Who cares?" And yep, there's the contamination. It's going through, breaching the piping. Let me get another look at this thing. Yeah, how is that not extraterrestrial? Mumbo jumbo. All right, she doesn't get taken right there. Ping series. So she is with Dawes.
This is Lionel Polanski. Mission has failed. The scopula has been lost.
She parks it.
There's something in the reactor. It looks like it consumed everyone else.
Oh.
If it's a bioweapon, I've never seen anything like it.
So she's burning towards Eros as we
The
speak.
ship. I'll
Yeah.
set up an OPA locator beacon and park it where no one else can find it.
Yep. Getting off on the Anubis 1A, A1, the subship, or as I like to call it.
Aero Station is within range of the Anubis shuttle. I'll be there, waiting for you.
So looked like she sent that to Dawes. So here we go. Woo! It's back. Okay. Yeah, there's the music. There's Mars. West Chatham, that's Amos, I believe. The Expanse. Back in Julie's apartment. Okay, this is before Miller. Back with this scene. Why? I mean, I don't know why they have to show us, like, full scenes to recap us. I mean, kind of holding our hands here. I don't think they mean to. I just don't know why they're doing it right now. Because the last thing this show does is hold your hand. Is she on Eros now? Getting pretty sick?
I tried. I left a trail of breadcrumbs, a way for you to find me.
So Dawes never got these messages. Maybe Fred Johnson intercepted them? Or maybe Dawes didn't care. Didn't really seem like he cared, actually. Just sad.
Dawes?
Oh,
He
fuck.
didn't even answer.
Doesn't care about you. God, go to a doctor or something. I know you want to keep a low profile, but there is a limit. Oh yeah, she's turning everything off because they're getting power from the light. Any type of energy. Oh God, I feel so bad. That must be so terrifying. At this point, I might crawl out into the hallway just to be found, and like so people can know. Wouldn't that be the best way to reveal this bioweapon? Maybe that's not the plan ultimately, but at this point, I wouldn't care if I was her.
Please, Mommy. Don't let him stop and raise your back.
Her mouth already. Oh God. Is she imagining this? Is she actually imagining Miller with her necklace? Thus, you know, she definitely does know him.
Julie?
That was dragged on unnecessarily long.
Sweat. Sick. Ozone.
Nobody touch anything.
Good idea.
Wait. Wait.
Don't touch her.
Yeah, obviously.
Contagious.
Yeah, there's a small chance of that.
We gotta go.
I'd be
Cavalry's on its way.
hightailing it out of
He
there.
wants to stay. Let him.
And if you stay here, you'll never find out who did this to her.
Yeah, Miller, listen to them. He better go with them. Come on. Come on. Don't tell me he's gonna stay, and my hope of them, you know, teaming up is just already out the window. All right, Miller has to walk out. Okay.
Jesus, Miller. What the hell you got yourself into? Miller, you tell me what the hell is going on here.
She's gone.
With a girl?
Room 22. Don't touch anything in there.
So they're not gonna stick together. Yeah, I guess I should have known that was too good to be true.
We need to find out what he knows.
Don't push him too hard right now. He's having a tough time dealing with what we saw. The girl meant something to him. It was a shock finding her like that.
Okay, maybe they'll backtrack to him.
Miller! In here.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I'd say we're all in a bit of trouble here, so why don't we just figure out...
What are you doing following Julie?
We didn't know who we were looking for.
We're thugs back at the hotel.
We don't know.
Goddamn thing you do know?
Well, that stuff on her, we saw it before. On the Anubis.
You knew this.
What happened to her? What happened to her? Settle down. Not like this now.
Hey, easy there.
Amos, for God's sake, do something!
What we should be doing is leaving. The cops are gonna be all over us. We need to get back to the Rossi and off this rock now.
He's
Yeah.
We shouldn't separate.
I'm gonna prep the ship for dust-off. You guys meet us there.
We both followed Julie here. We both have part of the story. I want the truth as bad as you do.
Okay. Gotta. All right. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're all gonna get back on the Rossi. Anchorage Island, the Yukon Archipelago. So Anchorage, Alaska. I guess Anchorage is an island, right? Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for letting me come. Craig, I'm devastated. I never would have thought his...
You weren't here.
I heard he was doing consulting work for the shipyards, which I took as a good sign.
That make you feel better about betraying him? There was no consulting work. I found out he was paying for those trips himself. He was ashamed of sitting around the house, so I played along.
No.
Would you mind if I need to say goodbye?
So, I missed part of that. I apologize. I'll go back and watch. She wasn't really employed anymore, and he just kind of was pretending. I apologize, everyone. I missed some of that, as I want to do. She better not take anything. Oh. They still have, like, normal pencils, even when, like, they barely have, like, normal books. It seems odd. Why did she take them?
Should I be wearing a mask?
It's not airborne.
It's not airborne.
But if it's wet, don't touch it.
Goes through the pores. I'd still wear a mask. I mean, it's a pretty easy precaution to take. How does he know it's not airborne? Airborne.
She's got more than enough in her.
What? What? Who are these guys?
Give us a moment.
This guy's creepy as all hell.
I'm truly sorry to be the one to have to tell you this.
Dresden.
But your daughter is dead.
And you gotta show her. Show him.
We still don't know what exactly happened on the Anubis.
You don't have to show him unless...
Whenever I was able to obtain a viable sample of the protomolecule. The injections had been prepared. We are ready for lockdown. The irradiation units are in place. We can still do what needs to be done.
What is that?
Get another chance.
Evolution. What are
We've
those?
come so far
Nuclear.
since that incredible
Nuclear symbols.
revelation on
Radioactive symbols.
Now we stand on the precipice.
Ugh. I don't like the sound of
All we
this
need to do now is say the word.
at all.
I'll be waiting.
We got lucky. Proceed as planned.
How did you get lucky?
We didn't hang around the Anubis long enough to figure out what that stuff was. Got off and nuked the ship behind us.
What was Julie doing on the Anubis?
She was OPA. She found some new bioweapon they were putting together on Phoebe.
So did we.
She wanted to steal it. They couldn't use it on Belters.
Okay.
They used it on her.
Well, she got contaminated.
Unearthed her. Died for the belt.
Unless they did use it on her and I missed that.
Attention. Aero Station has experienced a radiation hazard breach. For your own safety,
You guys feel that?
We sure did.
to the nearest hard shelter in order to
Son of a bitch.
Just one of those, like, radioactive
blew up in
symbols
the
in waiting?
docks.
The Rosie?
No, it wasn't in that bay.
That's the good news. Bad news is, ships are all locked down tight.
Oh, shit. Yeah, did they just press a button and all those radioactive symbols exploded? Maybe not just on arrows? I mean, this is some experiment if it's what I'm thinking it is. Oh, so it's not just a normal pencil. Makes sense. Frank.
I see them cops. They're CPM stations carrying gangsters with badges. One team rounds them up, the other shakes them out. This was planned. They have assignments.
So the CPM is in on whatever this is.
How could they know a ship was gonna blow up on the docks?
Julie's
Blew it up
father
themselves.
gave the word, proceed as planned. There's Dresden. I picked up his name real quick.
Where the hell you going?
I don't know why.
Let him go!
Will's onto something. It's all connected. The camp, the girl.
It's not your problem.
Shut up, Naomi.
It's not your fault.
Shut up.
None of it is.
I don't care. Shut up.
Okay. But now I'm making it my problem.
Yeah.
Meet me back at the Rossi. I'll be a few hours tops.
We're better when we
Miser.
stick together.
Holden Rising, I
I'm
mean.
not back in 3 hours. Leave.
Yeah. Go get Miller. Yay. All right. I might get my wish.
Protects from radiation. Mandatory.
Okay, so this is obviously the biohazard weapon. So they're testing it to see if it's, I don't know, works against radiation, or I don't think it's that simple.
No. Not wanna be around me right now, okay? This is gonna get ugly.
I'm getting used to ugly.
Who is he? He's one of the guys who did what they did to Julie. You can go back to your friends. God damn it. If he killed Julie, he killed my ship too. I need you alive.
Hey, get on your feet!
That was fun.
You into our set.
Oh. Just give him a gun. Tycho Station. All right, let's see what Fred Johnson discovered on Lopez's chip to make him make that face.
Johnson. At this moment, the UNN Nathan Hale is headed for Tycho Station to arrest me. Because the UN believes I was involved in the attacks on the Donninger. This data cube was recovered from the wreckage of the Donninger and the armor of a Martian Marine. I'm broadcasting the raw data with this message. Anyone can examine and authenticate it. includes a detailed analysis of the ships that destroyed the Doniger.
He's giving it all out.
They were advanced stealth fighters.
Public domain.
They didn't come from the belt. The Belters served the inner planets for generations. Belters give, Earth and Mars take.
Yep.
Our language has changed. The things we care about have changed. Even our bodies have changed.
Yeah.
We look upon each other as different, and we've grown to hate each other for that. And now, someone, somewhere, for some ungodly reason, wants the whole sad lot of us to fight and die.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not the Belt's fight. This evidence proves beyond a doubt that the ships that destroyed the Doniger were built at the Bush Naval Shipyards. They were built by Earth.
Huh. Huh. Wow, that was a twist.
Scientists. Huh? It's a Series Grisha tat. Used to run with them back there, so what? So that makes you a gangster.
I remember the Grisha from way early on.
Why is that? I went straight.
Why are you herding everybody into those shelters?
Because that's what they asked me to do today.
You're gonna take me to the nearest shelter, and you're gonna help me get in.
CPM sees me with you, they shoot us both. He's got a point. Jesus, Miller.
Get this poor officer some help.
You like shot him in the kidney. Shoot him in the thigh. Or...
All the transit pod lines are shut down.
Yeah.
Wait.
Better not lose the Rossi.
Hold on.
I'm gonna be pissed.
Comms just went dark.
Oh.
Get a man down.
What the hell is this?
He needs medical
I
attention.
can see that, but who the hell are you?
Hey, some of your guys are taking fire down that connector shaft. You want to check it out? We'll take care of him.
They're right there.
Open the door.
They say once it's shut, it stays shut.
Be all right.
No, he won't. You shot him in the kidney. I guess it was more central. Okay.
What?
Oh my God, this is horrible. This is horrendous. It's like it has genocide vibes. What is that?
Get out.
Get out!
What the hell was that?
Yeah.
We just got hit with a mega dose of hard radiation.
Yeah, okay.
How bad?
Uh-oh.
We're dead.
Oh shit. You gotta find some biohazard needles. Bioweapon needles. Oh my God. That episode was nuts! Holy crap. Pentultimate episode of the season 1 down. Whoa. Okay, alright. Wow. Okay, so a lot happened that episode. The penultimate episode of season 1, Critical Mass, I believe the name was. And my thoughts are a little scattered. So forgive me, I'll definitely be more articulate and in-depth in the intro to the final episode. But let's see. So the episode started with some flashbacks, and we got pretty much confirmation of all of Julie's movements that we theorized, with her getting taken from the Anubis, or taken captive by the Anubis, and then taking off on that subship of the Anubis, getting to Eros, having gotten contaminated, and of course we see her dead in apartment 22 of the Blue Falcon. One of her last visions was of Miller, which did surprise me. I figured they had a past relationship or a past history, but if she's envisioning him in her final moments, maybe their relationship runs deeper than I could have imagined. And I will also backtrack and say that I did not realize that her father was head of Phoebe Station, or all the scientists on Phoebe Station worked for him, at least. If I missed that, then let me know. I don't think I did. But if that's the case, and she's actively trying to thwart her father's work, like, oh my God, she must really have animosity towards him on levels that I could not have even imagined once again. But so let's see. It did not look like I was going to get my wish of Miller and Holden sticking together at first, but now it looks like I am going to get it because, like Miller said, they both have one half of the story, and Holden wants to, or how Holden said that, and Holden wants to know the truth as much as Miller does. I don't like that they got that massive dose of radiation at the end. So maybe they have to find one of these needles that contains the bioweapon. So let's talk briefly about that. On the surface, it seems like Julie's dad, I'll just call him Mao at this point, like the Chinese leader, which is kind of funny and kind of terrifying. On the surface, Mao seems to be testing this bioweapon as a radiation deterrent or a radiation cure. Obviously, he's going about it in a very inhumane way, but I mean, like, if he's thinking about the greater good in the future, then I could see him being a great character or not an altogether evil one. I don't know about this Dresden guy, though. I don't like his vibes at all. But yeah, so that's what it seems like on the surface. I'm sure it's going to be something that's even deeper than that. What else? Another reveal we got was that those, according to Fred Johnson, those ships that blew up the Kant and the Donner with all that stealth technology were actually built on Bush Naval Station, I want to say, on Earth. So I imagine that's, named after the Bushes, George H. Bush, George W. Bush. So yeah, that is a revelation. I mean, we didn't really have too many options of where they came from, right? Because it's not the belt. I don't think anyone thought that they had the technology. I think that was common knowledge. And Mars, completely denied it from the beginning. So Earth was kind of the last option, but I never thought so much of it in depth, where it was still a surprise to me. What does that mean? Does it mean that the UN is behind it? Does that mean just some parts of the UN were behind it? I'm sure there's some corruption that runs deep there. It's just where are the fragmentations of it? Where are the divisions of it? And how deep does it run? Yeah, so such a great episode. I'm so excited to get to the final episode of the season, and then of course continue to season 2. I'll probably take a short break in between. But yeah, guys, that outro was pretty rambling, so I do apologize. But if you like my reaction style, please like and subscribe and comment down below. It really helps out the channel. And if you want to support me further, you can find a link to my Patreon down in the description below, where you can get access to early videos and full-length reactions as well. Thank you all so much, and I'll catch you on the next reaction.